If you live with a cat, you've probably realized that their affection works a little differently from other pets. Cats don't always show love in obvious ways, and they rarely demand attention the way dogs do. But that doesn't mean they don't enjoy human interaction. In fact, there are certain things cats absolutely love when their favorite human does them. The interesting part is that many people either don't notice these things or misunderstand them completely. When you learn to recognize what your cat truly enjoys, your relationship with them can become much deeper and more natural. One of the things cats enjoy most is when you communicate with them in a calm and gentle way. Cats are extremely sensitive to tone. Even though they may pretend to ignore you sometimes, they are very aware of your voice. Over time, most cats learn to recognize the sound of the person they live with. When you speak to them softly, their ears often turn toward you, and you may notice their body language becoming more relaxed. Some cats will slowly blink, lift their tails, or quietly walk closer when they hear a familiar voice. To a cat, a calm voice feels safe. Loud or sudden sounds can easily startle them, but a gentle tone signals that everything in their environment is under control. Many cats even develop little routines where they talk back, answering your voice with their own soft meows. It may feel like a small thing, but simply speaking kindly to your cat can strengthen the bond between you in ways you might not realize. Another thing cats love is when you return one of their most subtle signals of trust, the slow blink. If you've ever caught your cat looking at you and slowly closing their eyes for a moment, you may have wondered what that meant. In the cat world, direct staring can sometimes feel like a challenge or a threat, but when a cat slowly blinks, it means they feel relaxed enough to lower their guard. It's a quiet expression of trust. When you gently blink back at your cat and then soften your gaze or look slightly away, many cats understand this gesture immediately. Some will blink back again, while others may even walk toward you afterward. To them, it feels like a peaceful exchange, almost like a silent conversation that says everything is safe and friendly. Cats also enjoy being touched, but only when it happens in the places they prefer. Unlike dogs, which often enjoy being petted almost anywhere, cats tend to be very specific about where they like physical contact. Most cats love gentle scratches under the chin, behind the ears, along the cheeks, or at the base of the tail. These areas contain scent glands that cats use to mark things they trust. When you pet those spots, it feels both comforting and familiar to them. That's why many cats will push their heads into your hand or lean their body against your fingers while you pet them. They're not just enjoying the touch itself, they're also spreading their scent on you, which is one of the ways cats claim something as part of their safe world. When your cat bumps their head against you, a behavior often called head bunting, it's actually one of the clearest signs that they see you as someone they trust. Another thing cats secretly appreciate is when you allow them to decide when they want affection. Cats value control over their personal space. If someone constantly picks them up or forces them to cuddle, they can quickly become uncomfortable. But when a cat chooses to approach you on their own, the experience is completely different. When your cat jumps onto your lap, curls up beside you on the couch, or follows you from room to room, those moments happen because they want to be close. That choice is important. Cats are naturally cautious animals, and in the wild, showing vulnerability can be dangerous. So when a cat voluntarily sits near you, closes their eyes, or stretches out beside you, it means they feel safe enough to relax in your presence. Sometimes the things cats love most are also the simplest. Sitting quietly with them, allowing them to approach at their own pace, and responding gently to their signals can make them feel comfortable and secure. To a cat, trust is not built through big dramatic gestures. It grows through small, repeated moments where they learn that being near you is calm, predictable, and safe. And once a cat begins to feel that level of trust, you may start to notice other behaviors that reveal just how much they enjoy your company. Like following you around the house, bringing you toys, or choosing to sleep close by when they could easily rest anywhere else. But there are still several other things cats secretly love that many owners never think about, including one behavior that explains why some cats suddenly become playful at the exact moment you sit down to relax. Once a cat begins to trust you, Their behavior often changes in subtle but meaningful ways. Many of the things cats enjoy the most are connected to their natural instincts. When humans unknowingly support those instincts, cats feel more comfortable, more confident, and more emotionally connected to the people around them. One of the things cats truly love is when you play with them in a way that feels like hunting. Even the calmest indoor cat still carries the instincts of a predator. Their bodies and minds are designed for stalking, chasing, and pouncing. When those instincts have no outlet, cats can become bored, restless, or even a little frustrated. That's why interactive play is so important. Toys that move, like feather wands, strings, or small objects that slide across the floor, trigger your cat's hunting instincts. When you slowly move a toy and let your cat stalk it before pouncing, you're recreating the experience their ancestors relied on in the wild. To a cat, this isn't just play. It feels like a successful hunt. After a good play session, many cats become calmer and more relaxed because their natural energy has been used in the way their bodies expect. Another thing cats secretly love is when you create warm and comfortable spaces for them. Cats are naturally drawn to warmth. Their bodies function most efficiently at temperatures slightly higher than what humans usually find comfortable. That's why cats often seek out sunny windows, soft blankets, or the warm spot on the couch where someone was just sitting. When you place a soft bed near a window or allow them access to a cozy corner, your cat will often return to that place again and again. To them, a safe sleeping spot isn't just about comfort, it's about security. Cats prefer resting in places where they can observe their surroundings while still feeling protected. When they choose to sleep in areas close to you, like the foot of your bed or the arm of the sofa, it often means they associate your presence with safety. Cats also enjoy when you respect their quiet moments. Unlike some pets that constantly seek attention, cats often balance social time with solitude. There are moments when they want to be near you, and other times when they simply want to rest alone. When you allow them that space instead of constantly interrupting them, it actually builds more trust. Interestingly, cats tend to come back more often to people who don't force interaction. When they know they can approach you without pressure, they feel more in control of the situation. And for a cautious animal like a cat, that sense of control makes a huge difference. Another thing many cats enjoy is routine. Cats feel safest when their environment is predictable. Feeding them at similar times each day, playing with them regularly, and maintaining consistent daily habits helps them understand what to expect from their world. When cats know when food will arrive, or when playtime might happen, their stress levels remain lower. This is one reason cats sometimes wait near the kitchen before dinner time, or appear beside you at the same moment every evening. They learn patterns quickly, and those patterns make their environment feel stable and secure. Finally, one of the things cats love most, though they rarely express it dramatically, is simply being near the person they trust. A cat may sit beside you on the couch, curl up near your feet while you sleep, or quietly follow you from room to room. They may not always demand attention, but their presence says something important. Cats choose carefully where they spend their time. When they repeatedly choose to stay close to you, it means they feel comfortable in your presence. Your home, your voice, and your routine have become part of their safe world. So the next time your cat curls up nearby, blinks slowly at you, or gently presses their head against your hand, remember that these small moments carry meaning. Cats don't express affection in loud or dramatic ways. Instead, they show it through quiet actions and simple choices. And when a cat chooses to share its space, its time, and its trust with you, that's one of the clearest signs that you're doing something they truly love.